My name is Shagun and I'm presenting the project that I've created in my training under 360 Ripple's Java Full Stack Development course. So the module that I was assigned was Claim Management and my project is called Easy Claim. So this is the homepage of my project and here I've added all the functionalities, and here on the right I've kept this block for the advertisements, and this is the carousel that I've added in the middle. And in my navbar I have provided two options, that is home and custom searches. So I'll go with the first functionality, that is add claim. Okay, so if I do not give any data here in the fields that is called claim name and policy type ID and I hit submit, I give validation error that claim name cannot be blank and policy type ID cannot be null. But if I give it a name, for example, let's say AB claim, and if I provide here policy type ID which already exists, that is 43, and I hit submit, then it gives a success message saying claim type inserted with claim ID 38. But if I repeat the same step with the ABCD claim, but this time I give policy type ID that does not exist in my database, for example 99, and I hit submit, it says corresponding policy type not found. Moving on my update claim, if I do not provide any data, again it gives the validation errors. But if I update the already existing claim with ID, for example 28, and I give the claim name medical expense, and I provided with policy type ID say 43, and I hit submit, then it will give a success message saying details added successfully. But if I update a claim that does not exist in my database, for example this, and I give ACD claim and the policy type 43, it will say that this claim type ID with 99 does not exist. Now if I find a claim, and if, for example, if I do not give any data here and I hit submit, it will say enter the claim ID you want to search. So I want to search claim with the ID 28. So it will give me all the details of the corresponding ID. But if I enter ID 99 which does not exist in my database, it will say claim with ID 99 does not exist. And here find all claim will provide me with all the claims in my database. Now moving on to the policy type of, for example, okay, now I have to add a new policy type. Let's say I want to add ADD, let's say this is the policy type name, and I hit submit, it will add this policy type with ID 53. But if I add policy, if I do not give any data here, it will say validation error, policy type name cannot be blank. Now if I want to update a policy type, then I can provide the two data fields, that is policy type ID and policy type name. For example, I want to update policy type ID 43 which already exists in my database, and say I want to give it a new name, for example insurance policy, and I hit submit, then the details added successfully will be shown. But if I update a policy that does not exist in my database, say 99, and if I give it a name whatever it is and I hit submit, then it will say policy type with ID 99 does not exist. And now if I find a policy, for example, first of all let's check for the validation errors. I hit submit, it will say error occurred because I have not provided any data. And now if I want to find a policy type with ID 43, it will fetch all the details corresponding to the policy type with ID 43. But if I enter 99 for which I have no policy type in my database, it will say policy type with ID 9 does not exist in the database. And with find all policy, I can fetch all the policy types in my database. So this was all about the functionalities that I've provided here. But in my navbar, I have provided two custom searches. Let's check for this one. Find custom claim. Here what I'm doing is I am going to provide a string matching with which I am going to fetch the claim type. For example, I want to search a claim type which starts with HOSP. Basically I'm trying to find the claim type called hospitalization claim. So if I hit search, I'll get the results saying hospitalization claim. So this was all about the functionalities that I have provided in my project, and if I hit home, I'm back to the home page. So this was it. Thank you.